welcome back to Two Wheel Trends, your ultimate pit stop for everything two-wheeled. Today, we're diving deep into a machine that might raise a few eyebrows at first glance. You read the title right. This is the full review of the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 scooter. Yes, a scooter that proudly carries the Vulcan name, blending cruiser DNA with scooter practicality. Kawasaki has done something bold, fusing comfort, low-end torque, and visual presence with the ease of automatic twist-and-go riding. The result, a unique ride that's unlike anything you've ever experienced. So let's dig in and see if this new direction from Kawasaki lives up to the name it bears. At first sight, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 scooter grabs your attention, and not just because of its size, but because it genuinely doesn't look like any typical scooter out there. If you're picturing something lightweight and plasticky, think again. The front is dominated by a bold cruiser-style fascia, featuring a wide LED headlamp housed in a matte black nacelle that screams attitude. The fork covers and full radiator shrouds give it a beefy presence, almost like a miniature bagger, and Kawasaki hasn't cut any corners when it comes to the visual drama. Chrome accents around the front indicators and windshield edges highlight the cruiser inspiration. Speaking of the windshield, it's slightly tinted and mounted mid-height, enough to deflect wind blasts without ruining the low-slung vibe. Moving to the side profile, it becomes clear this isn't your average step-through. The proportions are stretched and muscular. The elongated bodywork draws cues straight from the Vulcan S and Vulcan 900 cruiser lineage, but it's reinterpreted in scooter form. The floorboard is wide and slightly reclined toward the rider, offering a more feet-forward seating position reminiscent of a laid-back cruiser. The seat is plush, broad, and low-slung, with detailed stitching that lends a premium feel. Underneath that cruiser-inspired silhouette is a scooter chassis designed for comfort and balance. The blacked-out exhaust with chrome tips curves beautifully beneath the body, and the swinger-mounted rear suspension gives off a soft-tail illusion. You also get large alloy wheels with a 10-spoke designated 14-inch up front and 13-inch at the rear that complete the cruiser-meets-scooter aesthetic with style. From the rear, the Vulcan 900 scooter continues to blend brawn with elegance. The rear fender is exaggerated in true cruiser fashion, hugging the wheel closely and ending in a stylized LED tail lamp setup that's shaped like a stretched triangle. Integrated turn signals give it a clean, uncluttered look. Below the fender, a wide rear tire adds to the substantial road presence, and the dual shocks peeking out give just a hint of old-school cool. The twin saddle layout is defined here. You've got a step-2 pillion seat with a backrest option and higher trims, adding genuine touring comfort. Luggage mount points are subtly incorporated, and there's even an optional hard pannier system that makes this an ideal daily commuter or weekend cruiser. This is where form meets real functionality. Now let's pop the panels and talk about what powers this radical hybrid. Underneath that curvy bodywork lies a 903cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine, the very same heart that has powered the standard Vulcan 900 cruiser for years. But this time, it's been retuned for scooter duties. Kawasaki has re-engineered the powertrain for CVT compatibility, so yes, the traditional gearbox is gone, replaced with a belt-driven automatic transmission. This makes the Vulcan 900 scooter incredibly easy to ride. Just twist and go. But don't mistake this for a tame little engine. The torque is immense, especially in the low to mid RPM range. You get that iconic V-twin thrum and smooth roll-on power, ideal for city commutes and highway cruising alike. The throttle response is smooth yet authoritative, and the bike emits a mellow, deep exhaust note that's unmistakably Vulcan. Thanks to that V-twin power plant, you're looking at around 52 horsepower and 78 Nm of torque, which is more than enough to push this machine forward with surprising urgency. Despite being a scooter, the acceleration is linear and confident, especially from a standstill. Kawasaki's new CVT calibration feels refined, maintaining that cruiser-style low-end punch while keeping the transitions seamless. On the open road, the Vulcan 900 scooter cruises comfortably at 100 km/h with plenty of headroom left. The engine never feels overworked, and that signature V-twin vibration is tamed through rubber engine mounts and clever chassis engineering. Fuel efficiency sits comfortably around 24 to 27 km/L, depending on how heavy your throttle hand is, giving this cruiser scooter a practical edge too. Handling-wise, the Vulcan 900 scooter is a surprise package. While it may look bulky, Kawasaki has optimized the weight distribution to keep it manageable, even in traffic. It weighs in at around 245 kilograms, but the low center of gravity and wide handlebars help you steer with ease. U-turns feel natural, and despite the large body, it never feels top-heavy. The suspension setup is plush, 41mm front telescopic forks paired with dual rear shocks tuned for urban bumps and highway undulations. You glide over potholes and rough surfaces with cruiser-like grace. The braking department is well equipped to a single 300mm front disc with a twin-piston caliper and a 270mm rear disc, both governed by dual-channel ABS. The brakes are progressive and provide solid feedback, letting you stop confidently even at higher speeds. Another area where Kawasaki deserves praise is rider comfort and ergonomics. The Vulcan 900 scooter may look aggressive, but the riding experience is soft and relaxed. The seat height is just 700mm, making it easily accessible for shorter riders. The handlebar position is high and slightly pulled back, keeping your arms relaxed. The floorboards let you stretch your legs out, cruiser style, and there's ample back support from the sculpted seat design. The instrument cluster is fully digital, featuring a large central speedo, tachometer strip, fuel gauge, trip meters, outside temperature, and Bluetooth connectivity for navigation prompts and music control. The switchgear is premium, tactile, and backlit for nighttime riding. You also get a smart key system, underseat storage big enough for a full-face helmet, a USB-C charging port, and even a dedicated phone cubby with wireless charging. Kawasaki has truly embraced modern convenience without compromising on traditional appeal. As for pricing, the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 scooter sits at an interesting cross-section of the market. The base model starts around $9,499. Positioning it above most maxi scooters and into the territory of mid-tier cruisers. But you get what you pay for. This isn't a typical plastic-bodied city commuter. This is a full-sized machine built for real road presence and daily usability. Higher trims featuring saddlebags, touring windshields, and pillion backrests to go up to around $10,999, which is still very competitive when you consider its unique appeal. In markets like Europe and Southeast Asia, pricing is expected to vary slightly due to import duties and local taxes, but Kawasaki is targeting a premium urban rider who wants performance, style, and practicality without having to shift gears. The 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 scooter is one of those bikes, or rather, scooters that challenges the norm and dares to rewrite the rulebook. It's not just a Vulcan in Namia, it carries the styling, the heritage, and most importantly, the character of its cruiser siblings. At the same time, it provides the approachability, ease, and efficiency that scooter riders demand. Whether you're a seasoned rider looking to downsize without downgrading, or a city commuter wanting something with genuine personality and power, the Vulcan 900 scooter might just be the perfect middle ground. It's bold, it's unconventional, and it proves that form and function don't have to live on separate streets. So, would we recommend it? Absolutely, but with the caveat: if you're expecting a featherlight, flickable scooter that you can lift with one arm, this isn't it. The Vulcan 900 scooter is a scooter for riders who love the presence of a cruiser but want the convenience of an automatic. It's heavier, broader, and more expensive than your average runabout, but it pays you back in character, ride quality, and long-distance ability. Kawasaki has created something entirely new here. And for many riders, this could be the perfect evolution of urban motorcycling. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Kawasaki Vulcan 900 scooter. What do you think about Kawasaki's bold move? Would you ride a scooter that looks and feels like a cruiser? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Two Wheel Trends, and tap the bell so you never miss our latest rides, reviews, and road tests. We've got more exciting machines coming your way every week, so stay tuned and ride safe.